I'm about to show y'all exactly how I trade. We're going to review a winning trade and a losing trade, one from Tuesday, one from Thursday. Let's get into it. So firstly, we're looking at a rejection. Well, we want to see a reaction at the 1 hour swing at the top or a reaction at the 1 hour swing at the bottom. So let's zoom into the 5-minute chart so we can see exactly what I was seeing in real time. So firstly, we already see a reaction, or well, a rejection to the top 1 hour swing, which is going to be used as resistance. So let's continue and see exactly what happens. So at this point, I want to see something happen at this 1 hour swing at the bottom that we're using as support. So it comes to it and it breaks through with force. Now that's not enough for me. We see that it broke through, and it's a very smart, a very strong smart money move to the downside. 1, 2, 3, 4 huge candles in a row. So we're thinking bearish because that's a clearly strong move to the downside. It also eliminated these 3 smart money moves to the upside. So right now we're thinking, and you also have the 200 EMA at the top, which is it price couldn't even reach it. So we have a lot of reasons to expect that this is going to go down. So now we have 2 bearish pin bar candles on top of all of this selling power to the downside. So clearly we know what it wants to do. Now, boom, we have this huge, massive candle, solid bar. We have everything here. This is actually going to be a losing trade. It's hilarious that it's a losing trade, but it ended up becoming one. So what happened? We're going to short right here in the middle of this candle. And as soon as we short, instantly, 3, 2, 1, boom, instantly stopped out by a random candle. I don't even know what happened. I think, oh, you know what this was? I believe that this was actually a news candle. They said something about interest rate or something. I believe that's what just made that happen. But again, this is why you always implement risk management, because you can have everything in your favor. We have rejection at the 200 EMA, rejection at that 1 hour swing right here at the top. We have a smart money move to the downside, which eliminated a previous smart money move. We have a huge exhaustion bar candle right here. We have 2 bearish pin bars to the downside. We have the 1 hour swing support is broken. We have everything we need. But at the end of the day, you will always lose trades. There's no getting around that. So you have to implement proper risk management. So that was the losing trade that we took. Now let's head over and see the winning trade that we took. Like, right, let's get in the mood. Let's see something happy, because this just made me sad. The fact that this was actually a losing trade. It's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate, but it happens. It's all part of the game. So now we're going to continue on so we can see exactly. Oh, you know what? Let's go to the 1 hour chart so we can mark our zones. So you can see the next zones that I was looking at for the next trade on Thursday. So firstly, this zone is invalid because, as you can see, it just consolidated around there. It basically did nothing. So the next zone that we're going to look at is, let's draw it up for you. Price is actually going to make a new 1 hour demand. You're getting ready to see it right here. So boom, right here. So now a new 1 hour demand is formed. We're going to draw that. It's going to be represented by a solid dark blue line, and it's going to look just like that. So now this is our next price target, and it went a little bit too far ahead. So what we're looking at right now is we want to see price come back to this 1 hour swing at the top or this 1 hour demand at the bottom. So let's zoom into the 5-minute chart and see exactly what happened. Now this was yesterday on Thursday. Where this is on this was Wednesday. Am I bugging? Yeah, this was Wednesday. So we're going to zoom and we're going to continue. So market opens at 9:30 right around here. Now, this time it does a smart money move to the upside. However, this move was the fake. This was the fake move, and you're getting ready to see why. So it went up. It came back to this 1 hour swing. Now, normally you would say, okay, it broke the 1 hour swing force. It came back down. Now we want to retest it and see it go to the upside. We want a bullish indicator candle right at this area to see it go back up and hopefully reach this high. Now that's what I was thinking at first, but then I saw, we're going to see exactly what I saw because we're seeing it in real time right now. Right now I saw a boom. I saw that price snap back under with a bearish pin bar candle. So we had a smart money move to the downside, these 3 candles, which eliminated this smart money move to the upside. Almost identical trade of the loss that we took before. However, this time it went in our favor. So we see that when price snapped back under the 1 hour swing, then it gave a bearish pin bar candle. Once that low was broken, so this happened so fast that I actually missed my actual entry. I actually ended up getting here. I wanted to get in right there, but I ended up getting right here, which is still not bad, but it's not as precise as it could have been because this happened in literally 1 moment. So we're going to click continue so you can see exactly what happened, and boom. So instantly, our 1-to-1, which is right here, was hit very quickly. This was within like 5 minutes, 10 minutes within each other. And then I let my running position. So this is where I kind of messed up. So we were trying to target. Let me zoom out so you can see exactly what we were trying to target. At this point, we're trying to target this 1 hour demand, right? So as we continue, we're going to see that price got right there, right above my alert. So we're going to continue and see, boom, price literally came right down here, and it didn't take me out the trade. My full running position was right here, and it came right down here. This would have given me a nice 3-1, right? I would have got a 3-1. However, I got out a little bit later, and you're gonna see exactly where I got out. I got out somewhere around here, so I ended up catching like a 1.8-1 on my running position, and then we caught the 1-1 obviously on our main position. So 15% of my entire position was taking out somewhere around here. But that's it. Let me know if you have any questions. This is what trading is. I literally just watch the charts, I wait for reactions, and then I try to take the best trade. Obviously, you have to implement risk management, because the trade that I actually took the losing trade on before, that I showed you before, that was actually a better trade than this one. I like that trade more than I like this one. But that's why you have to implement risk management, because you never know what trade is going to go in your favor. You know, we had more reasons to get into the previous trade than this trade, but this trade ended up being our winning trade. So all it comes down to is really just following your rules, knowing what works for you, implementing proper risk management, and practicing on a demo account. Please do not get on here and don't be one of those people who listens to these people just saying you need to start with $1,000. You need to start with no money. You need to start on a demo account. Never start with real money. That's it. Let me know if you have any questions. I have a free Discord that you can join. You can see everything that I do. You can ask me, DM me questions personally. Sorry, I hit the mic. And then I also have a course that teaches you everything that I know from the beginner level all the way up to here. As of right now, the course comes with free mentorship, so take advantage of that, because that's not something I've seen anyone offer. I do that because I want everyone to get this knowledge that we should have learned in school, and we were robbed of that opportunity. So let me know if you have any questions. Let's get this money, y'all. Let's go.